Hey everyone, so today we are doing a very exciting video. In this video we are going to be doing another full face one brand tutorial, and today we are going to be trying out Wet n Wild. I just quickly wanted to put this in here. I'm having a giveaway on my Dote app right now. Here's what you can win. If you want to, I will link it down below so you can go enter. That is all I have to say. Goodbye. Mia from the future out. Now lately this has been the most requested brand for me to do next, so I went and I was like at my drugstore and I was looking for Wet n Wild products, and the booths are just not that big for Wet n Wild, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll order it online. And this isn't a sponsorship. This brand has no idea who I am. They don't know I'm doing this. I spent all this with my own money and everything. I bought all this with my own money. But I ended up ordering all of these products off of a drugstore.com, but it's called well.ca. That was a little bit sketched out by the website, not gonna lie. It was really professional and everything, but I was like, it's almost too good to be true. But I tried it, and it came in like 4 days. So if you guys are from Canada and your drugstore doesn't have everything that you want or everything that you want to try out, I definitely suggest trying well.ca. Once again, not a sponsorship, 100% my own money. I just was really impressed with it. So yeah, I'm like giving them a mad shout out and they don't even know me. So here's the little box full of all the Wet n Wild products. I think without further ado, let's get into doing our full face of makeup. I'm really excited to try all this stuff out, you guys. I swear I've tried maybe like a handful of things from Wet n Wild, but never like foundations, setting powders, so I'm really excited to see how these work. Let's get into it. So the first product we're going to start off with is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, and I got mine in Dewy. And this is a really good size, and also all Wet n Wild products are cruelty free. They have the little bunny on there, so that is amazing. And on the back it also says it's vegan, so that's insane, especially because their prices are so good. It just shows that it is possible, so more brands should be doing it. And like I said, everything is brand new. I have yet to try any of this, so it's kind of like a first impression as well. I think the only thing I've tried is the lipsticks. So okay, already kind of surprised because it has a tint to it. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be clear. I'm actually going to put this on with a brush. Their photo focus line is supposed to be really good. The foundation is talked about on YouTube so much. I'm so excited to try it. So this primer should work well with it because it's from the same collection. And then I'm just going to take my nasty beauty blender. I honestly need to get a new beauty blender so badly. It's so old. This is going to gross so many people out, but it's so old that the top half actually fell off. Okay, so even though on my hand it looked like it had some color to it, on my face it definitely looks like there's no color, but for sure there is some dewiness to it. As you can see, the shine on my face. It kind of looks like I just applied lotion. And as you guys probably know, if you've been watching me, I have dry skin, so a dewy primer will probably do some good to me. Dewy. So before we try the foundation, I thought it would be fun to try the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Color Corrector, and I got the green one, which is for redness, and I have quite a bit of redness to my skin. It's actually getting better. And I think what it's getting better is, I think I was slightly had like a sensitivity to something in my diet. Not diet, but you know what I mean, like what I've been eating. I think I was like slightly allergic to one of them, which was causing my skin to be really inflamed all the time. But it's getting a little bit better, hopefully. If you go and watch my old makeup videos, you can probably see more of a difference. Not perfect or nothing, but it's getting better. So I used to use color correctors so much, and then I just kind of stopped using them because I was like, I don't really care that much, like let my skin be red. Here's what it looks like in here. It's this really light green. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm really excited to try this out. I guess I'll just take a little bit on the bottom of my beauty blender, and I'll try it in the red spots of my face, so on my cheeks. Oh wow, that really counteracted. Wow, it's really toning it down. I don't know what I expected from this, but like it's doing really well. Like if I was gonna just not wear much makeup but I didn't want my face to be red, I would probably just put a little bit of this on. I really like what that did for my skin, and I actually really like the applicator type to have like a cushion, because then you can kind of just press it into your skin. I sort of like that more than like the color correcting concealers. So yeah, so far I really like this. Hopefully it doesn't break me out, but I mean, if it doesn't, we're in business. Okay, so now that my face is all primed and corrected, we can get into the foundation. So like I was talking about, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I got mine in the shade Nude Ivory. Now that was a really big guess because like I said, I got this all online, but surprisingly, it's almost a perfect match. I'm super excited to try this foundation because it is talked about as one of the most affordable and best foundations. Like, so many YouTubers talk about it, and I've never tried it because it's never been at my drugstore, but when I ordered it online, I could get it. So it's just got a little paddle applicator. It actually smells quite chemical, but it's vegan and cruelty-free, so must be okay for me. We'll see if it oxidizes a little bit, because right now it's like a pretty good shade. It has a little bit more orange undertones than I have, but I think I'll be able to make it work. Okay, we're just gonna bounce that in. This foundation really goes a long way. Wow, I think that I definitely put too much. See, like, the foundation without concealer look is just so bad. Look at this. Okay, so there is that foundation all blended in. Ignore how I actually look like something very scary. Let me just take a look at my skin. I would say it's medium coverage to full coverage. I bet you could get it full. Wow, I really like it. I can see the dewiness through my foundation from my primer. So I see a little bit of an issue with the concealer I chose. It almost looks a little bit darker or the same shade as the foundation. But okay, this is also the Photo Focus concealer, and it's in light ivory. I think it was the lightest shade. I always get the lightest shade in concealer just because to brighten on this pale of a face is, you're gonna need a really light shade. Maybe they have a brighter one, maybe it just wasn't available. But okay, we can make do with this. Won't be much brightening, but at least it'll cover, hopefully. Once again, I'm just gonna bounce that in. There we go. Now we look like an actual ghost. So we're gonna bring in the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual-Ended Contour Stick. Now I haven't even seen what this looks like, but it looks so similar to the NYX contour stick that I use every day. Wow, this is really hefty actually. Okay, so we have a highlight and also a contour. Ooh, that actually looks really good. It's a cool tone. It's kind of hard to find cool tone at the drugstore, but here it is. So first things first, I'm gonna try the highlight. Oh, it's kind of lifting my foundation. I better not. But this contour looks perfect, so let's try it. Wow. Very thick. I think this is going to be hard to blend. I'm going to do the nose. Try not to get a muddy nose. We'll try with a brush. That is not going to do it. Alright, we need to get a little bit more intense here. Oh no, it's taking my foundation off. This is not a very creamy, blendable stick. Definitely pretty hard and kind of sits exactly where you put it. Hard to move around. There is that contour stick all blended out. Not the softest contour stick, not awful, definitely workable. I like the color. It's just pretty thick. So depending on what you prefer, if you like smooth and creamy or thick, maybe if you have oilier skin, that would be better. But I'm gonna move on to the Wet n Wild Mattifying Powder because I gotta set this now. This is obviously just a pressed powder. Oh, yeah, very translucent. It doesn't even come onto my hands. I'm just going to put that where my skin's getting a little bit oily, under the eyes, on the T-zone. I usually like loose powders, but a lot of brands have pressed powders, so I should try them. Oh, I don't see any flashback. Oh my gosh. My lips look awful in that. These pictures always really open my eyes. Okay, well, anyways. Doesn't flash back, which is good. So we do have a highlighter to try. Wet n Wild is so known for their highlights. So, but first I want to take a setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. It looks little, but it actually has 1.5 fluid ounces in it, so it's not that small. Ooh. Smells kind of like hairspray. An amazing spray. Good stream. Wow, I really doused my face. That like really worked good though. Like that spray was satisfying. Wet n Wild is known for having insanely good, inexpensive highlights, and this is Crown of My Canopy. This is really stunning gold shade. It actually looks like it's going to be a little bit too bronzed for me, but that's not going to stop me from trying it. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, a little bit dark for me. I kind of knew that looking at it. When I ordered it online, it looked a little bit lighter, but I think we can pull it off. It just looks a little bit bronzed up. I definitely think Wet n Wild is one of the best brands for affordable products being really great. Like, look at this base. It's pretty decent. I wouldn't think that the foundation was like $8. Crazy. Now onto eyebrows. I'm excited to try this. This is an angled retractable brow pencil in the shade Ash Brown. Ooh, it looks pretty good. Okay, so one side is obviously the thin triangle. Don't usually love the triangles, but this one looks thinner than the ones I've tried. Then spoolie on the other end. Just starting out with a really, really light hand. I think they're good for like a less precise brow, like you just want to fill it in and get it a little bit darker. But I like to shape a little bit, and I think that they're kind of hard to use. I'm just gonna do kind of more of a natural filled brow with this because I think that's what it's kind of for. There are those brows. They look pretty natural, not super like boom boom. Well, actually, they do look kind of like that, but not as dark as I would usually go. I really actually love this color. I think I could probably get used to this. I think if you have kind of less wiry eyebrow hair, this would work better for you, but since my eyebrow hair is so freaking stubborn, this just kind of gets lost in it. But I think it did an alright job. Okay, next we are going to move into eyeshadow. So I got this Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette in the shade Rose in the Air. It looks really pretty. I think that I'll be able to make a nice eyeshadow look with this. I like how there's some mattes and also some shimmeries. This is actually like a really good eyeshadow palette if there's color payoff. Here are the colors. Love every single color, honestly. Love it. So I'm going to start off with a base. So I'm going to use this brow bone color all over my lid. Go. Good color payoff on the brush. We'll see. It does have a little bit of fallout, but the color payoff makes up for it. I'm going to take this transition color that's a little bit more cool tone. I'm going to put it in the crease. Oh wow. Good color payoff. And now the other transition that's a little bit warmer, I'm just going to put in the same spot, near the corner more. I'm going to take this kind of burnt orange, kind of like a tangerine color. I'm gonna put this right in the outer V. And I'm gonna take this even darker, almost red color, and put it in the outer corner. Wonder if it'll even show. Oh wow, it does. Look at that. And now I'm gonna drag that onto the lower lash line. I'm gonna take this warm transition. First I'm gonna spray my brush with my setting spray. Then I'm gonna go into this kind of gold shade right here. Really pretty. And I'm just going to put that in the center to the inside. Here is what the eye makeup looks like. Really sunset, super pretty. And you could do other looks with this. It's got these purples. I just used the more warm sunset looks. Love this. Really, really pigmented, a little bit of fallout, but not bad. I don't even have fallout on my face, so if you tap off your brush, you'll be good. So now we're working our way into eyeliner. I have the Mega Liner liquid eyeliner, and let's open this up. I like using liquid eyeliners. I have never used a Wet n Wild one, I don't think. Maybe when I was younger. Here's what it looks like. Really basic. We'll see how it works. Hopefully it's jet black. I got it in black, so working pretty well. That worked so well. I am so beyond impressed right now with Wet n Wild. Everything is working so insanely well. This is the Mega Length Mascara in Very Black. I got this because it kind of looked like it had a thin brush. I'm way more into thin brushes. I used to love thick bristle brushes, but now I like the thin where you can get more precision. Love the purple. It matches my background. Do you guys like this background? These are all just wallpapers from Romwe. They're like $8, so let me know if you like them. I'll get more. Oh yeah, thin brush. Love that. This is supposed to lengthen, so we'll see. I'll put one lower. Okay, so impressed. This mascara is actually so good. It's very, very black. Like, it's beyond black. it's super black. Whoa, this is pretty good, and I'm pretty sure this was also very inexpensive. $3.99. Insanity. Okay, so now onto lips. I have this gel liner, lip liner, and this is in Doll in Love Again. And it looks like a really peachy color. It should look good with my eyes, hopefully. Ooh, it's so coral. Okay, let's see. That is so light. I did not know that that was the color. That lip lining didn't really help me because I'll have to go over it anyways. But okay, so I have two colors. I have Think Pink and Just Peachy. I think I'm gonna go with Just Peachy. These lipsticks are the one thing that I have tried and I love them. They're so inexpensive and honestly pretty good. And they have a good shade range, like there's a lot of colors. The packaging is clearly not very expensive, but I think that's where they spend the money on the lipstick actually, so I don't have a problem. This is very bright. Definitely probably not long lasting. You'd probably have to reapply it, but they feel moisturizing, which I like, because drying ones like matte, it just after like 5 minutes my mouth just feels like it's in a straitjacket. Okay, so here is the finished makeup look using all Wet n Wild products. I'm so happy with how the look turned out. The only thing I would change is a little bit darker of a lip, but the formula is great. All the products I tried today, I definitely would suggest you guys try. They're so inexpensive, definitely worth the money. Cruelty-free, vegan, that is a huge thumbs up for me. I think the eyeshadow had a little bit of fallout, but I think the final product turned out really nice. I definitely think very much all these products are worth the money and worth a try. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any other brands you want to see next, make sure to comment them down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!